Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're over the age of 60 or caring for someone who is, this video might just transform your morning routine. Because while oatmeal is often praised as a heart-healthy breakfast, the truth is this. If you're mixing it with the wrong ingredients, you could be silently sabotaging your energy, your digestion, and even your blood sugar, without realizing it. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe for more science-based, heart-centered guidance on aging well. And I want to hear from you. What's your favorite way to eat oats? Or have you ever felt bloated, tired, or off after a so-called healthy breakfast? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Now let's talk oats. They've earned their reputation as a superfood, especially for seniors. Rich and soluble. Fiber, oats can lower LDL cholesterol, stabilize blood sugar, support digestion, and keep you fuller longer. For people over 60 who often struggle with energy dips and slower metabolism, oats are an excellent ally when used correctly. But here's the issue. Most of us don't eat oats plain. We mix them with all kinds of things: milk, fruit, sweeteners, protein powders, nuts, seeds, and more. And while many of these ingredients are healthy on their own, certain combinations can backfire, especially for an aging digestive system. The first common mistake is pairing oats with too much sugar, especially refined or hidden sugars. I see this all the time with clients. They add brown sugar, dried fruit, flavored yogurt, or even sweetened nut milks to their oatmeal. The result? A meal that causes a rapid spike in blood sugar. For someone in their 60s or beyond, this matters. As we age, insulin sensitivity declines. That means your body doesn't manage blood sugar as efficiently as it used to. A sudden spike leads to a crash later, causing fatigue, mood swings, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. It also fuels inflammation, which accelerates aging in every system of the body, from your joints to your brain. So while that maple-flavored oatmeal might feel comforting, it's not doing your body any favors if it's paired with added sugars. Instead, opt for natural sweetness from whole fruit, like half a banana, a handful of berries, or chopped apple. These contain fiber and antioxidants that slow sugar absorption and actually protect your cells. The second mistake is mixing oats with too much dairy, especially conventional cow's milk or creamers. For many adults over 60, lactose digestion becomes more difficult with age. Even if you were fine drinking milk in your 30s or 40s, your gut lining and enzyme production change over time. The result? You may experience bloating, cramping, or discomfort after a bowl of oats loaded with milk or flavored yogurt. Worse, this digestive stress can cause a cascade of inflammation, weaken gut barrier integrity, and interfere with nutrient absorption. If you love creaminess in your oats, try switching to plant-based alternatives like unsweetened almond, oat, or coconut milk. They're easier on the gut, and many are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, nutrients seniors often need more of. Now let's look at a third hidden pitfall: pairing oats with high oxalate toppings like spinach or excessive almonds. Yes, even health foods can work against you if used in the wrong combinations. Oats already contain moderate levels of oxalates, natural compounds found in many plant foods. When consumed in large amounts or paired with other high oxalate foods, they can contribute to kidney stone formation in susceptible individuals. For seniors who may already be on medications or have slower kidney function, this matters. If you've had a history of kidney issues, or if you're eating oatmeal every single morning with a handful of almonds and a green smoothie, just know that moderation is key. You don't need to eliminate these foods. Just vary them. One day, use sunflower or pumpkin seeds instead of almonds. Another day, add blueberries or chia. Let your toppings rotate so you're not overloading on the same compounds day after day. There's also the issue of timing. If you're eating oatmeal late at night as a snack, especially with sugary or starchy additions, it may be interfering with your sleep. Oats are naturally high in carbs and can boost serotonin, which helps calm you. But when mixed with sugar or eaten too close to bedtime, they may disrupt blood sugar stability and cause midnight wake-ups or shallow sleep. Instead, enjoy oats earlier in the day, within your first meal window. That's when your metabolism is strongest and your body can use that fuel for energy and focus. Adding some protein and healthy fat to your bowl, like a spoonful of peanut butter or a scoop of collagen, can help balance the meal even more. So let's recap the 3 oatmeal mix-ins to avoid if you're over 60. First, refined or concentrated sugars, like syrups, sweetened yogurt, or too much dried fruit. Second, heavy dairy if you're lactose sensitive. And third, overdoing oxalate-rich toppings like spinach, almonds, or chocolate chips too often. These combinations aren't necessarily bad, but when used daily or in excess, they can chip away at your health, especially as your body becomes more sensitive with age. But now, let's talk about the ingredients that do the opposite. Those that help enhance digestion, balance blood sugar, support your joints and heart, and even keep your brain sharp. If oats are already part of your morning, this next step is about upgrading that habit into a healing ritual. Let's begin with fiber-rich fruit. Adding fresh fruit like blueberries, raspberries, or sliced apple isn't just about flavor. These fruits are high in antioxidants and natural fiber, which helps slow the absorption of carbohydrates from the oats. That means less of a blood sugar spike, more stable energy, and longer-lasting fullness. Berries in particular are an aging superstar. They contain anthocyanins, plant pigments with strong anti-inflammatory and brain-boosting effects. Studies have shown that older adults who regularly eat blueberries or strawberries experience slower cognitive decline. Adding a handful to your oatmeal a few times a week is an easy, delicious step toward better brain health. Next up, healthy fats. One of the best ways to improve the nutritional power of oatmeal is to add a small serving of healthy fat. This could be a spoonful of almond, butter, a few slices of avocado on the side, or even a drizzle of flaxseed or walnut oil. Healthy fats support hormone balance, reduce inflammation, and help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. For those dealing with joint pain or stiffness, omega-3 rich fats like ground flax seeds, chia seeds, or hemp hearts are especially helpful. They provide essential fatty acids that reduce inflammation and lubricate your joints. Adding 1 tablespoon of ground flax to your oats gives you fiber, protein, and plant-based omega-3s in 1 scoop. Protein is another essential. Many seniors don't get enough protein at breakfast, and this can contribute to muscle loss, fatigue, and poor recovery from injury. Oats on their own have some protein, but not enough to meet your body's needs. A great solution is to stir in a scoop of collagen peptides, Greek yogurt, unsweetened, or plant-based protein powder. This will help you stay fuller, support lean muscle, and balance your blood sugar. You can also crack an egg into your oatmeal while it cooks for a creamy, protein-rich breakfast. It might sound unusual, but it blends in beautifully and gives your breakfast a nutritional boost without any extra sugar. Now let's talk about spices. Cinnamon can add warmth and sweetness without any added sugar. Another option is turmeric. This golden spice is a natural anti-inflammatory. For people over 60 who struggle with joint pain, arthritis, or even brain fog, turmeric is a gentle, food-based way to reduce inflammation over time. Just be sure to combine it with a pinch of black pepper to help your body absorb its key compound. Curcumin seeds and nuts are also excellent. Walnuts, almonds, and pumpkin seeds add crunch and important nutrients like magnesium and zinc, which are essential for nerve health and immune function. Just be mindful of portion size. A small handful is enough. And if you have trouble chewing, try using ground versions or soaking them overnight. Fermented foods can also be a wonderful complement to oatmeal, especially for digestive support. A spoonful of kefir, plain yogurt, or even fermented coconut. Yogurt adds beneficial bacteria to support your gut microbiome. As we age, our gut diversity tends to decline. Including probiotics in your breakfast can help balance your gut and support immune resilience. You can also enhance your oats with prebiotics, fiber that feeds your healthy gut bacteria. Ingredients like bananas, apples, or a dash of inulin powder give your probiotics the fuel they need to thrive. If you want to make oatmeal a powerhouse for longevity, here's a sample combination that hits all the marks. Rolled or steel-cut oats cooked in unsweetened almond milk, a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, a handful of blueberries or chopped apple, a scoop of collagen powder or Greek yogurt stirred in, a sprinkle of cinnamon and turmeric, a drizzle of walnut oil or chopped walnuts on top. This kind of bowl gives you complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, protein, fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds, all in a form that's easy for your body to digest and use. We've already looked at the ingredients to avoid and the ones to embrace. But there's still one more piece of the puzzle when it comes to building a better bowl of oats after age 60, and that's timing. Because even the most nutrient-dense breakfast can fall short if it's eaten at the wrong time, in the wrong way, or without attention to your body's natural rhythms. Let's start with the best time to eat oats. For most people over 60, breakfast is a critical opportunity to stabilize blood sugar, support digestion, and set the tone for the rest of the day. Eating oatmeal in the first 1-2 hours after waking, especially when paired with protein and healthy fats, can help prevent the mid-morning energy crashes so common in older adults. If you're someone who tends to feel sluggish after breakfast, it may be due to the glycemic load of what you're eating. Even healthy oats can cause a dip in energy if eaten alone or with sugary toppings. But when you pair them with protein, fiber, and fat, you blunt that spike and promote a steadier release of energy. Now, what about people practicing intermittent fasting? If you're not eating your first meal until mid-morning or even noon, oatmeal can still be a good choice, as long as it's part of a balanced meal. In this case, you'll want to focus even more on including protein and healthy fat with your day. Oats to fuel you for the day ahead. One big mistake I see often is eating oatmeal too close to bedtime. While oats can be calming, especially with magnesium-rich toppings like almonds or banana, they're also a source of carbohydrates. And for people with blood sugar sensitivity, this late-night meal can trigger spikes and crashes during sleep. If you're going to eat oats later in the day, keep it light. Add protein and avoid sugar. So how do you know if your oatmeal routine is working? Start by tuning into how you feel afterward. Do you feel full but not heavy? Do you have consistent energy for several hours? Is your digestion smooth without bloating or urgency? These are signs that your breakfast is serving your body well. Over time, you may also notice clearer skin, fewer cravings for sweets later in the day, more regular bowel movements, and even improved focus. These are all downstream effects of a stable morning meal rich in fiber, complex carbs, and plant nutrients.